Okay, what is up? Welcome. This is a pick a pile for August. So what you can expect or advice from the universe, your guides. Thank you for your patience. I just moved. I also had to clean and paint my old apartment before I gave it back. So anyways, point is we are going to focus on pile number 1 or pile number 2 or pile number 3. Okay, so you can say 111, or if you're more attracted to, for example, the black tourmaline, it's this one. The timestamps will be below. This is clear quartz. Okay, pile number 2, and this is smoky quartz. All right, this is pile number 3. The horoscopes for the month will, I'm going to start uploading them tomorrow. Okay, so chill. We're going to start with number 1. Here we go. Let's jump into it. What advice for this group number 1 do you have? Okay, let's start with this one. Oh, patience. Well, some of you have probably been like, where the fuck is my monthly horoscope? Patience. Okay, this is the 7 of coins. So this has a lot to do with your investment of time, energy, money, what you've been focusing on up until now, your work, your projects. Maybe you're still waiting to hear from another person, or you're really sort of taking inventory of what you have now because you've been doing a lot of work, or you've been investing a lot of time or a lot of energy, but maybe you're feeling like, where the fuck are the results? Why can't I find what I'm looking for? Why can't I have everything now? It will come. Okay, this is saying stay patient, slow down. I know you don't want to hear that. Slow down. We're always being asked to slow down. This year and last year, the astrology is very introspective. It's a lot of asking yourself new questions, really observing the people and the projects that you're working with, what you're doing, how you're doing it, etc. So 7 of coins is asking for that patience and asking for that review. I feel like some of you, the letter M is coming up really strong too. I feel like some of you, maybe you've been reviewing things from May, from March, or you got some news around that time and you're like, okay, well, I've started something, but it's still not ready. It's fine. Everything will work out. Okay, I promise. But you just need to count your blessings. I'm also hearing it's like, what is the rush, really? And trust me, as a Gemini Libra rising, I want to go, 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 go. Why? Who told me I have to continue doing so much? It's really taking time for rest, taking time to establish yourself and your environment in a new comfortable way. That's going to be really helpful for you moving forward. It's also Leo season, and with the 7 of coins, you can see results. It's not 100% what you want, but you can see that things are starting to show up, or you're having better conversations. The right people are starting to connect in. It's yeah, but look at him. He's like, it's not good enough. So the 7 of coins, be really careful with that energy of it's not good enough. I want that and I have this. It's no, I want that. This is not good enough. Well, that kind of energy is going to attract more of that kind of energy, right? You're a magnet. You're going to attract what you vibe. It will come back to you. It matches, right? So making sure that you're really focusing on your words, on your thoughts, on your conversations. You don't want to be having conversations with negative people or negative self-talk. I'm also hearing this group, maybe affirmations. So I am healthy, I am happy, I am loved, I am whatever you're trying to manifest. That is what you want to be speaking all the time, thinking all the time. And of course, naturally we have, negative thoughts, of course, but not obsessing or holding on to them. It's oh, you see it, that thought, it's a negative thought, it comes up and you see it and then it goes and you let it go. Not grabbing it and observing it and holding it. It's that will attract more, right? So just be careful with that. Your second card, yeah. Wheel of Fortune reversed. So the reason you're waiting is because the universe hasn't set up everything for you yet. Like maybe you're still waiting to hear from another person or confirmation for a project or whatever. But if you got confirmation now, if you could move forward now, like if you had the green light now, then when you arrive, maybe the other people haven't arrived yet, or maybe the other pieces to your puzzle are not ready. So you would arrive and you would think, what the fuck, it's not here. Where is everyone else? Or where is everything that I need? And then you would think, oh, this is the wrong place, I need to go. So you would go, and then later they would arrive and they would miss you and you would miss them, and then it disconnects. So it's like the wheel of fortune is not spinning and supporting you yet. So it's like, it's not happening yet. So just chill, slow down. Like you can't force it. This is a major arcana. It means universal energies, God, fate, destiny, whatever. It's like, you can't force it. You can't force it. So what do? Prune, I'm hearing. Like look at your garden, see what's growing and figure out what weeds you need to get rid of, pruning it off, maybe watering things. Maybe for some of you, actually getting outside in the garden will help, just calm your mind. But I'm talking about like a metaphor. So like really, what do you hear that bird in my backyard now? It's like chirp, 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 chirp. So like, warning, bitch, wake up, okay? Slow down. 6 of Wands, everything you want is coming. And this will lead to success. 6 of Wands is more balance, more structure, strong foundations. This is also other people applauding you, supporting your work. Maybe you're wanting to expand your network or collaborate with other people who you think are successful. So reach out, collaborate, do what you can to establish yourself in new ways and expand your network. It's like I hear like you're not going anywhere fast. So why are you trying to force it and like go, go, go? It's like, take the time to enjoy everything you have now. Again, count your blessings. And like, it's a summertime, get outside, enjoy the summer. Like, and then when the wheel of fortune, when this is spinning like that, and it's supporting you, then you can decide, okay, now I have the open door. Now it's time for me to jump. So I'm going to go for it. But if you don't have the green light now, then why would you force something? Like, you're going to get pulled over, grab the ticket. You don't want that. So the other one I have is fire. So 27 is here. This is a number 9. 9 is almost the end of a cycle. So I still feel that there's a lot of things that we're wrapping up. Right now, we're in the middle of 2 full moons in Aquarius. So like, there's a lot shifting. There's a lot of deep subconscious energies working with us to release old programs, old ideas. Maybe that's the weeds that you need to focus on, because if you're trying to grow this beautiful new garden, you want new money, jobs, relationships, home, whatever. If you were to get everything you want, if you were to get it all now, but your old programs are still running in the background, your old belief systems that you're not worthy, or you're not good enough, or you're not smart enough, or whatever the stupid story is in your mind. And that's from past relationships, society, parents, etc. It's like that old story, it's so done. And Aquarius is fixed air energy. Air is connected to the thoughts. Fixed energy means it's stuck, it's not moving. So with a full moon in Aquarius, we are releasing those things. What are we releasing? Old, fixed thoughts. Why? So we can let them go, so that we can actually maintain everything we get, because we now believe that we are good enough, that we deserve nice things, that we deserve good health, that we deserve better relationships, etc. So like, you can't force it. We're in the middle of deep transformation. I understand that you're excited. Like, I'm excited too. I want all of these new things, but like, Today, for example, we're opening up a shop here for workshops and live events and things. Anyways, the point is, I had a discussion today, like that's not going to actually open probably until like October. And it's like, what can I do? I can't do anything. So I just need to like figure out all of the details. And that is this kind of energy. What needs to change from now until you get what you really want, until the end result? Like there's a lot of time, there's a lot of space, right? So really trying to figure that out. And with this, it's fire, it's excitement. It's also Leo season. So we want to show up. We want to show off our new identities. We're shifting. There's deep change happening. There's excitement. It's like growth. But why are you worried? It will benefit you when you get it. This is a big win, but you can't force it, right? Why? Because the wheel of fortune, God is asking you to throw it on pause, to just review, reflect, reassess, figure out what you need to let go of. And then after the next full moon in Aquarius, all of those deep subconscious programs, those old ideas tied to fear, scarcity, whatever, we're going to still be letting them go. And then when they're gone, or at least when they're less and they have less control over your mind, then you will have a new idea of who you are. You will have a new identity. That new identity is emerging now. Why? Because it's Leo season. Leo season is tied to the sun. The sun is tied to our identity. So what is happening right now? Well, we have a new moon in Leo coming up soon. Make sure you take my workshops. They're pay what you can. They're really easy. Also, there's a lot of scammers out there. Don't be responding to people who are messaging you on the workshops or on Instagram or whatever. Like, no, the only place you will book me ever is on my website. That's it. Okay, that's it. And I don't do personal readings. So like maybe once in a while. Point is, we have a new moon in Leo on the, I forget, I think it's the 8th. Also on the 8th, we have the Lion's Gate portal. So there is a lot happening. There is a lot of heavy, confusing, exciting release, contraction. It's like there's a lot of energy happening right now. It's all tied to your new identity. It's all tied to who you are becoming, because now we really understand, especially after 2020, we have clear 2020 vision, what we don't want to be doing. So now with Leo season, our new identity is emerging and we are being asked to recreate our life. That takes time and takes a lot of effort and hard work, right? So it's like, you're going to get everything you want. 6 of Wands, you will find success. And some of you are maybe already finding little bits of success, you know, win, win, win. Maybe it's not the big win, but it's like win, 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 win. So like, you're good. Just chill. Take the time to like enjoy yourself, figure out who you are now becoming. And with this new moon, establish new criteria for your new identity, what you want to be doing. I feel like setting up a vision board would be really good for you. Again, listening to affirmations, really good for you. With this fire energy, get creative, paint, write, create music, sing, whatever. But like, take the time that you have, because like, you're not in a rush. I'm going to tell you right now. Okay. Maybe your mind, your logical human mind is telling you, oh, you need to hurry. Bitch, you don't. Okay. You don't need to hurry. So just slow down. Like, okay. LOL. This is going to confuse you because it says it's time to take action. It's time to take action, but it's not time to force things that are not ready. It's time to take action in the new ways that I just explained. For example, establishing a new schedule, taking more time for yourself, getting more creative, figuring out the details and what needs to happen next. It's like, that is how we need to be taking action. Why? Because this is tied to Aries energy. Aries is connected to the first house. The first house is what? our identity. So again, we are dealing with energies around identity. Take action with who you want to become. You can't just say, oh, I want to be, maybe a little fitter. I want to be less stressed. I want to take more time for myself. And then you do everything that you've always done and you just keep doing it. And it's the same thing over and over. Like that's not going to create new identity. That's not going to create new change, right? So don't just say, I want to do this, this, and this. And then you go back to the same old shit. It's like, no. And after that last full moon in Aquarius that we just had, it's like, oh my God, the mental state, your ideas, your mind is changing. It is shifting. I've already noticed, I've already noticed a huge release. And now I'm in the same boat. I'm trying to figure out like, okay, so I just moved. Okay, so I don't want to be scrolling on my phone in bed till 11 at night. So what does that mean? It means I have to drop my phone in the other room after 9 o'clock or whatever. I wake up, I make myself breakfast. I don't go out and buy coffee and buy breakfast every single day. I need to change something. So I need to take action in new ways. That's what this is talking about, okay? Anyways, good luck. You will be fine. You have more than enough time. You are not dying. You are not running out of time. You are fine. I love you. I will see you soon. Horoscopes for the month will be uploaded very soon. Okay. If you liked this, donations, always appreciated, but never necessary. Links are below. I love you. Don't listen to scammers. Okay. Ciao. 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 Okay. Pile number 2. Pile number 2. Here we go. Pile number 2. 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 What do we have for you? First card out. Ace of Cups, reverse. Ace of Cups, reverse. Feeling like we're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. This is already similar to the last one. We're waiting. We're waiting. It's because all of your answers haven't arrived. This could also be some of you really needing to fill your own cup back up. You can't continue to pour and help and support so many other people if you're not prioritizing yourself. You have to prioritize yourself first. I know for a lot of us, we have these old programs or there's traumas that really make us think that we have to always prioritize other people. But it's like, no, bitch, because then you're drained and you're not good for yourself. You're not good for anyone. So it's like, we really need to focus on supporting yourself. It's also Leo season. Leo loves to like relax, lounge, be like, bitch, can I get a drink, please? Like, come on, come on. So it's like, you don't need to be out doing so much for other people all the time. I feel like this group, maybe you're just like always carrying, responsibilities for other people and you feel burdened. And it's like, bitch, it's time to just drop that. Like Leo season, we have a new moon coming up soon. Like, it's time to establish a new identity. And I'm telling you, your new identity is not connected to always supporting other people without, equal give and take, or without benefit, or without payment, or whatever. And payment doesn't need to be money, but like other people showing their appreciation. You know what I mean? It's like, if you're not getting that, then what the fuck are you doing? Also, if you're sending texts and they're not responding, like, babe, no. Yeah, I feel like you're better alone. Some of you, I'm sorry, I have the 9 of Cups here, 9 of Cups, and I've got the High Priestess reverse, High Priestess reverse. Like some of you Pisces, or you're dealing with a Pisces, it's like that person is either not showing up. They don't need to be a Pisces, of course, but some of you for sure are dealing with that, and the letter L is coming through, and N. Anyways, this is saying like, something is better when you drop it. That either these people or these projects or whatever, this is better for you when you let it go, when you drop it and you find your own happiness, when you find your own path, when you find your own answers and you're not waiting to hear from another person. You're not waiting for their response or their confirmation. It's just like, why? I feel like there's, like breadcrumbs. It's like, oh, I'll give you a little bit so that you keep coming back and asking for more and asking for more. You're not a fucking dog. Don't beg. It's like, come on. Like this group, I think, is really maybe leveling up their self-respect, leveling up their self-commitment, leveling up their new ideas of self and understanding your new identity. You're like, I'm not fucking waiting around for no one. I don't give a shit. I know that I can create whatever I want and I can focus on improving myself, and I've got everything that I need to do what I want to do. And if you feel like you don't have that yet, it is coming. I promise. You have new offers coming. You have new connections, new love, but only when you decide to prioritize your own happiness, because your own happiness will radiate more happiness, which will attract more happy situations and happier people. Okay. There's a lot of emotion here. So maybe some of you are really feeling that full moon in Aquarius. I really felt that, I really felt that full moon. I'm an air sign. Any other air signs or fixed signs would definitely feel it really strongly, but it is what it is. It's like, cry, let it go. We have a second full moon in Aquarius in like 2 weeks. That like never happens. Like full moon in Aquarius, and then the next one is a full moon in Aquarius again. Aquarius is connected to our fixed air energy. Air is connected to the thoughts, fixed thoughts, old programs, ideas, etc. So you thinking that you need to beg, or you thinking that it's okay to accept less than you deserve. It's like, fuck that. Like that story is so done now, and we're done. I can't continue to pretend that that's normal behavior. Some of you for sure dealing with a narcissist. Okay, let me see what else we've got here. Yeah, this is, don't let your past hold you back. So like we really, if we feel that we've been dropping people, projects, places, things, we're ready to move on, move forward, find new connections, etc. You leaving that past door open to see if maybe they come back, or see if maybe they text you, or see if maybe it's like, no. That's not the vibe. I'm telling you right now, you need to close that door and lock it. Decide for yourself what you want to make yourself the most happy, and don't include other people. Like you need to figure out what makes you happy without other people. And I think for a long time, you've already known this. I think you know that when you decide to prioritize yourself, that bird again outside, the last one, I said something, it was like, chirp, 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 and it just started again. It's like, you need to prioritize yourself. Like, you already know that. You already know that the universe is going to support you. You already know that everything you want will come, but it's not when you hold on to everything from the past. It's like, you can't have both, bitch. You can't have both. You can't hold on to everything from the past and expect all the new things to come forward. It's just not going to happen. Okay, I have the number 7 coming through really strong. Also, bottom of the deck, waxing gibbous, and it's reversed. Why? Oh, funny. This is also a number 52. Sorry, 52. 52 is the 7. We just said that. But this, it's reversed. Why? Because I feel like you are not allowing the new chapter to open. I feel like you're not allowing these new connections to come in. You're not allowing more space for expansion and growth. Why? Because you're still questioning if things from the past will come back around, or you're still feeling attached to that. And some of you for sure, of course, because I feel like some of you are waiting for either contracts or legal documents or whatever, and you don't have them yet. They're coming. I have the Ace of Cups reversed, so it will arrive, in the future. But some of you are just, it's like you're scared. You're scared of shutting the door, because when you shut the door, you're like, wow, I'm really done. I have to really be done with that. Yeah, This Piscean energy is connected to the 12th house. That is the last chapter. So some of you don't want to close that last chapter, which means what? You can't open the next. And that is why you are blocking your own blessings. You are blocking your own new story. I would suggest with the new moon in Leo, take my workshop. Of course, they're always pay what you can, super cheap and really easy home video. But like with this new moon in Leo, Leo is connected to the sun. The sun is connected to our identity. That means that we are establishing a new identity, and it's happening through this season. That's not easy. That is not fucking easy, because you have to establish new routines. You have to establish new ways of thinking, new ideas, perspectives, and you have to maintain them. You can't establish it and then go back to your old same shit. It's not going to, it's not going to lead you to success if you keep going back to the same old people, same situations, the old routines, programs, whatever. It's like, this is a huge opportunity for you to establish yourself in a new way, but you have to actually do the work. You have to establish new, I'm also hearing, sorry, there's like so many things coming through. You have to establish new routines, okay? Second to that, go shop at like new grocery stores. If you're going outside for a walk, like take a new route, like visit a new park, like change your clothing. Maybe some of you want to like dye your hair or whatever, but like dye your hair, sorry, signed wrong. The point is, I feel like you need to like change how you do things, because it will spark new ideas in your mind. It'll get you more inspired. You can't keep doing the same old shit over and over and expect different inspiration, expect different results, right? So, okay. Also, like just really appreciating what you have already, because the Nine of Cups is very, very grateful for everything they have, and being so appreciative and grateful for everything you have will attract more abundance, I promise, okay? That's it. Your monthly horoscopes will be out, like I'm gonna start uploading them tomorrow. And yeah, if this resonated, then you can tip below. Always appreciated, never necessary, but I love you. I will see you soon. Group number 2, you will survive and thrive, I promise. Okay, next, what is this? Pound number three, smoky quartz. Okay, let's see what you got. Okay. Everyone is in the same boat. Okay, we're all waiting for answers, for clarity. This looks like you are Hierophant reverse, the World reverse. I've got Ace of Swords reverse. This to me looks like we're breaking free from old chains. Some of you maybe are literally getting a divorce or breaking up, or you and old friends, you're like, I really don't connect with you anymore. Like, I don't know what to do with you moving forward, so I think I have to drop you. This can be work, contracts, agreements that you now feel like I either need to renegotiate this or I just need to drop it and I need to find something new. But what's scary for some of you, that's not really scary because the universe is definitely supporting this. You have 3 major arcana. Well, the Ace of Swords is like kind of in the middle of a minor and a major, I always say. But the point is, this overall energy is like universal support, fate, destiny. Like you can't force it. You can't control it. This is like supposed to happen for you. So with the World reverse, like, babe, we're still tying things up. We're still waiting to figure out, where am I going to go? If I'm going to drop this, that's fine. And I think a lot of you have like found more peace knowing that you need to drop some people, release some projects, etc. Some of you dropping a Taurus for sure, or you've already dropped some of these people or these projects or whatever, but you still feel that energy is like lingering. You're like, ugh, like get it off of me. So maybe just focusing on combing out your aura. All of my new moon and full moon workshops, we focus on that for a few minutes. You can just like check my page and you'll see a little bit of that. Anyways, the point is figuring out how to comb your aura, to clear and cleanse all of these old energies, because like you really don't need them. And now you understand that you're just like, I'm so much better off without these people or these projects, because I think up until now, they were just really consuming you. They were like putting too much pressure on you or stress. And now it's like, I'm just fucking dropping it because I don't care. Now, I do think that some of you, I mean, for sure, are feeling confused about the next steps because you don't have the answers, you don't have the clarity. Also, with the world reversed, I feel like things have just been shifted upside down. And it's like, I'm gonna pull one more card. Okay, there's one that falls on the ground. Sorry. Got Judgment reverse, which again is a major arcana. And this is saying that you have a rebirth, you have a new chapter that is starting, but it's delayed. Why? Because, well, right now we're in the middle of two very fucking strong full moons, okay? We have full moons in Aquarius. So Aquarius represents fixed air energy. That is our old ideas, perspectives, thoughts, belief systems, programs in the subconscious mind that are running and influencing our life. I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. I'm not pretty. Whatever your stupid story is, I get it. I also have stupid stories in my mind that were given to me from society or parents or old lovers or whatever. It's just like those old programs, old belief systems, we are now finally letting go. And we've been literally working on that for, oh my God, I would say since like the Cancer Capricorn eclipses, which is like maybe like 2 years, a year and a half. It's like, this has been a long fucking process. And like, finally, I've noticed myself after that full moon in Aquarius, like my mind literally shifted. I'm still releasing. And what happens when you're releasing all of these old ideas and people? Well, like they grab on, they want to stay. They want to stay, right? So it can feel like a lot of old ideas, perspectives are flying around. It's very activating. It's happening because we're literally clearing it. So, what else? Okay. Sorry, I'm like trying to, Melanie, there's a, okay. Melanie coming through. I'm gonna stick with this card. So this is Aquarius energy. This is us finally identifying the bullshit and cutting it out of our lives. Also, this Four of Cups is saying that like, we're not going to accept things just because they're there. I'm not going to just accept, when you tell me that's the truth, that's the truth. Oh, I just have to like accept that, fuck off. It's like, no, I don't need that. I don't wanna follow your plan. I don't want to follow your structure. I don't want to follow your lies or your cheats or your scams or whatever. It's just like, I don't want that. And this is not good enough because I've been doing the work. I've been leveling up. I've been focusing on healing myself. And if other people haven't, then why do I need to chill with you? I need to stay here. No, I'm over it. And up until now, maybe we've had those old programs, ideas, perspectives, mental blocks telling us that we need to stay, that we can't abandon these people, that we can't quit this job, that we can't start our new business or whatever. And like, that is what this full moon is letting go of. We just had one soon on the 8th of August, I believe. We have a new moon in Leo that is tied to the sun because Leo is connected to the sun. The sun is connected to our identity. Also, so we have this whole season to figure out what kind of identity we want to be establishing. And like, we can't continue the same things and accepting the same offers when we know that we deserve more. And if we deserve more, then we need to say, this is not good enough. And we have to take new action to start new projects, new connections, etc. You need to establish new routines. Like, that is the vibe right now. I swear to God, like all three of these piles were very similar. So like feel free to go back and watch the others. I feel like there is a huge overlap right now, and this is very common energy for a lot of my clients and a lot of other workers, energy workers, astrologists, like everyone I'm chatting with. We're all exhausted. We're all tired. We understand that we're not the same person we were up until now. We're clearing things and we see the new chapters coming. We're getting a little bit of like wins, but like we don't have everything yet. We don't have all the new blessings, people, love, work, whatever, but we're having the negotiations. We have the new ideas. And we're letting go and dropping so much, which means we have so much available space now to expand. So this is a really unique time because we have that new moon in Leo, which is going to start and help us initiate a new identity. But how do we do that? Well, first we have to clear all those old programs, and that is connected to that fixed air energy, those old stagnant thoughts and programs. That is connected to Aquarius. So the full moon in Aquarius that we just had recently, like a week and a half ago, it started the release. Then in the middle, we're going to have this new moon in Leo, which is going to start this new identity, and we're going to like literally spark this new cycle. And 2 weeks after that, again, we're going to have a full moon in Aquarius. So like we literally have double support for releasing these old programs, because like I'm exhausted thinking the same things I've always thought for 30 fucking years. Like I'm exhausted. I really am. And like I know some of y'all feel that. Bring love. Oh my gosh, Aquarius moon. This is the Aquarius moon, LOL. And this is saying bring love into this situation. So like what do you need to do for yourself to prioritize yourself, to make sure that you have an opportunity to just enjoy summer? Like right now, hello, we're in Leo season. Like the sun is strong. We've got an opportunity to see everything we've been working towards and the results that are coming, maybe the new conversations, the new people, the new connections. It's not 100%. I fucking get it. I'm also living in this energy, but it's like, we're at least starting to see everything show up, and that's good, right? The other thing about here is water, okay? This is all about our emotions. So how do you feel about what you're really creating? How do you feel about what you're still releasing? Like it's a heavy emotional time right now. I know Leo season is like, yeah, it's like lit and it's fun and I get that, but it's also like with these full moons in Aquarius, when you're releasing that kind of energy, those old programs, those old ideas, it's really heavy because you're like, wow, I can't believe I thought about that for so long. Or I can't believe I believed that for so long. Like these people lied to me and I just held that and that was my truth forever. And like now I have to shift that. And when you let that go and you drop it, you really feel bad for your past self for not knowing. It can be emotional. Also, I feel like what can you do to fill your cup? Prioritize yourself, prioritize your mental health, prioritize your physical health. I want to pull one more card. I want to pull one of these though. Okay. Yeah, the Messenger reversed, LOL. So we have the Messenger reversed. It's coming. This is the same as this, the Ace of Swords reverse. It's like your news, your new ideas, perspective, the person you've been waiting for, the project you've been waiting for, the confirmation, it's coming, but it's not here right now. Why? And I talked about this, I think, in group 2, so you could go back and watch. Some of you for sure stayed, which is fine. But like the Messenger reverse, the Ace of Swords reverse, you don't have all of the answers now because we're still supposed to be cleaning up shop. We're still releasing, we're still clearing. Why? Because if you got everything that you wanted now, you couldn't maintain it because your old programs, your old fears, your old connections, or you thinking, oh, I'll just wait for them to come back, or I'll just wait to see what happens with this. It's like, no, bitch, close the door, lock it, throw away the key, commit to your new journey, commit to your new routine, start new projects, start new ideas, move in a new way. And that will attract more new opportunities for you. That will allow you to gain and maintain everything that you want. But if you got everything that you want right now, I don't think you're organized enough to control it or to maintain it. I don't think that if new love came into your life and showed up today, are you ready to actually accept that in a healthy way and to maintain that relationship? Like, probably not, because these old ideas, these old belief systems, traumas, whatever experiences from our past lovers, we're still letting go of. This full moon in Aquarius, double whammy, is like literally throwing us so off kilter so that we can like clean, release, get rid of all this shit. And then I would say, like, moving into Virgo season, it's going to be time to start piecing things back together, because Virgo loves to do that. Virgo is all about a process, figuring out where everything goes, to focus on new routines. So like, figure out now how you can establish those new routines, figure out now how you want to establish your new identity. And then when Virgo season comes around, we're going to literally solidify it. And then we're going to be golden for the next major cycle, right? Okay, I hope that helps. If this helped, of course, donations are always appreciated. Link is below, but they're never necessary. I love you. I will see you soon. The August horoscopes I'm going to start uploading tomorrow. Thank you for your patience. I just moved. Whew, I'm sweating. Okay, I love you. I will see you soon.